स्थापकाय च धर्मस्य सर्वधर्मस्वरूपिणे अवतारवरिष्ठाय रामकृष्णाय ते नमः। Namaskar to all of you. Welcome to the study of Devi Mahatmyam or Durga Saptashati, or it is also called Chandi. We are studying the 4th chapter, Chaturtodhyayah. Before entering into the subject, let us chant the meditation verse which is connected to this 4th chapter, Dhyanam. Please repeat this Sanskrit verse, the meditation verse, after me. Kalabrabam katakshairadikulavayadam Kalabrabam katakshairadikulavayadam Maulibadhendurekham Maulibadhendurekham Shankham Chakram Kripanam Shankham Chakram Kripanam Trishikamapi Karairudhvahantim Trinetram Trishikamapi Karairudhvahantim Trinetram Simhaskandhadirudham Simhaskandhadirudham Tribhuvanamakilam Tejasa Purayantim Tribhuvanamakilam Tejasa Purayantim Dhyayed Durgam Jayakhyam Dhyayed Durgam Jayakhyam Tridasha Ganavritam Sevitam Siddha Sangaihi Tridasha Ganavritam Sevitam Siddha Sangaihi. This chapter, Chaturtodhyayah, is also called as Shakradi Stutihi. Shakra is another name for Indra, the king of gods, small letter god like Indra, Chandra, Vayu, Varuna, Yama, all these small letter gods. So he is the head, he is the king of them, Indra. So another name for Indra is Shakra. After the Divine Mother Durga slayed or killed Mahishasura, the demon king who had defeated the Devatas, Indra and all the other people, and captured their Swarga, heaven, from them, and was torturing them. So after Divine Mother killed Mahishasura and his commanders and all the army of the demons, then Indra and all the other Devatas started praising the Divine Mother, the greatness of the Divine Mother. So this chapter is glorification of the Divine Mother by the Devatas, Shakradi Devata. That's why it's also called as Shakradi Stutihi. So Rishirvacha, in that beginning we have already completed the learning of the chanting of the first, second, third, fourth verses. We had commenced the study of fifth verse. So we will continue from the study of the fifth verse. You can see in the second verse of the fourth chapter, or Rishirvacha is taken as the first verse, and the second verse is Shakradayaha Suragana Nihateti Vidye. So it starts with Shakradayaha, Indra and all the other group of gods. Suragana. Gana means group, Sura means Devatas. Shakra Adi. Suppose you have some 10-15 children in the classroom, you will not be repeating all the 15 or 20 children in the classroom. You will tell the name of one leader or important person there, John and all others. So here there are so many gods and goddesses, so you cannot go on repeating all their names. So Shakra Adi, Indra and other, Suragana. So all these devatas, they came together and they started praising, glorification of the Divine Mother. So this verse are many times repeated frequently by the devotees. Everywhere while we are chanting, glorifying the Divine Mother, we take this, and there are a lot of benefits out of them. So whenever the opportunity comes, I will take up that verse and tell you what is the benefit of it, of chanting one as japa, one verse as japa, the fifth verse itself. We will be chanting for certain purposes if we want to get some purposes. So I will go on whenever it comes. In that context, I will be explaining about it. Now, let us learn to chant the fifth verse. Ya Shri Swayam Sukrutinam Bhavaneshwa Lakshmihi. So let us learn the chanting of this verse. The fifth verse, it is in our book, 53rd page. Om Ya Shri Swayam, Ya Shri Swayam Sukrutinam Bhavaneshwa Lakshmihi, Sukrutinam Bhavaneshwa Lakshmihi, Papatmanam Kritadiyam, Papatmanam Kritadhiyam, Hridayeshu Buddhihi, Hridayeshu Buddhihi, Shraddha Satam Kulajana, Shraddha Satam Kulajana, Prabhavasya Lajja, Prabhavasya Lajja, Tam Tvam Natasma Paripalaya, Tam Tvam Natasma Paripalaya, Devi Vishwam, Devi Vishwam. That was the way which we have to chant this fifth verse in the fourth chapter. Ya Shri Swayam Sukritinam Bhavaneshu Alakshmihi. But when joined together, it becomes Bhavaneshwa Lakshmihi. Papatmanam Kritadhiyam Hridayeshu Buddhihi. Shraddha Satam Kulajana Prabhavasya Lajja, Tam Tvam Natasma Paripalaya Devi Vishwam. Tam Tvam Natasma Paripalaya Devi Vishwam. So now, let us go to the learning of word-to-word meaning of this verse. simple meaning, and then the esoteric meaning, the deeper meaning, and connect it to our life too. Now, what is this verse telling? Ya Shri Swayam Sukritinam Bhavaneshwa Lakshmihi. The simple meaning is, O Divine Mother, O Devi, we bow down before you, who are yourself good fortune. That is Shrihi, Lakshmi. You are good fortune. You are the one who have become Parvati, Lakshmi, Saraswati, everything. So you are the good fortune. That is Lakshmi, where in the dwellings of the virtuous, people who follow righteousness, who are virtuous. So in the houses, in the dwellings of the virtuous. And the opposite of it, that is also the Divine Mother. I had taken up almost half the class. The last session, I remember, I think 2 months back, when we were dealing with this verse, I had taken nearly half an hour or even more to explain about what is this Alakshmi, opposite of Lakshmi. So here the term is, see, Lakshmi, opposite is Alakshmi. So, O Divine Mother, you are yourself the good fortune or Lakshmi in the dwellings of the virtuous, and you are the misfortune, Alakshmi, in the houses, abodes of the wicked. How will you manifest? I had given in detail of it. If you want, you can go there to that verse and then find out what is this Alakshmi. Just like when we, in the wicked, we express our anger, jealousy, greed. So these are all manifestation of invitation to Alakshmi, misfortune. So when she comes to the house dwellings, what happens? There will be infighting for the sake of property, money and every other thing. There will be fighting in the house, there will be disease in the house. There will be always no peace in the house. So that is Alakshmi, opposite of Lakshmi. So Divine Mother, not only you are Lakshmi, you are also Alakshmi, the misfortune, where in the abode of the wicked. And what is the other thing? See, these are all, you can see the binary thing in this world. This whole universe, this whole world is full of these dualities, dvandva. If there is luck, there will be bad luck. If there is heat, there is cold. If there is one, there will be many. If there is good, there will be bad. So this whole universe is dual in nature. So then we all, what do? We identify, that's very good, in all the good that is the manifestation of God. But we should know even the bad and everything is nothing but manifestation of God itself. There is nothing but God. Everything in this universe is bad. Then how can we explain it? Let us go and see further while we are explaining this verse. So, what are the other thing here? How is Divine Mother manifested? O Mother, you are the Buddhi, intelligence, literally translated. But it is not the ordinary intelligence, the academic intelligence, but something higher. We will go and see that. O Mother, you are the Buddhi, the intelligence, in the heart of the learned or the men of, or the people of wisdom. Then what else? O Mother, you are Shraddha, faith in the hearts of the good. And Lajja, what is Lajja? Modesty in the hearts of the high-born. So, here, while glorifying, they are giving different aspects of the Divine Mother. Then, O Divine Mother, you are such may you protect all of us. Not only me, Indra, not only Indra or particular god or goddess or me. See, this is a universal prayer. The prayer should be always for everybody. When I am selfish, I pray only for myself. But here you can see, the prayer is, oh Mother, you protect all of us, everybody. That is the prayer. Ya Shri Swayam Sukritinam Bhavaneshwa Lakshmi. So now we have learnt the simple meaning. Let us go to see the word-to-word meaning. The first line, Ya Shri Swayam Sukritinam Bhavaneshwa Lakshmi Papatmanam. That is the first line. Ya. What is the meaning of Ya in Sanskrit? Who. Here, she who. Shri he. Prosperity, wealth, fortune. That is Lakshmi. Swayam. You yourself, herself. Spontaneously. Where? Sukritinam. Of those who perform righteous or virtuous deeds. They are Sukriti. Kriti means work. Sukriti means good work. Those people who do good work, righteous work. Those who are righteous by nature. There, in their houses, you, Mother, manifest as Lakshmi. What is the feature of Lakshmi? I have explained in detail in the last verse. But here, simply, I am telling that you are prosperity, wealth, fortune, everything, good luck, all the good qualities. Bhavaneshu, in the homes or houses, abodes. Then the opposite, Alakshmi, misfortune, poverty, adversity, diseases. They are also manifestation. Even sleep, lethargy, Kumbhakarna, Nidra Devata, they are also worshipped at God. Even the disease, suppose the viral and the other microbes, they cause so many diseases in India. That is also worshipped as the Divine Mother. In northern part of India, it is called Shitala Devi. Then the poisonous snakes and other beasts, the poisonous creatures, the Divine Mother who is the mother there is called Manasa Devi. Everything is divinized, deified. Even the diseases also, the causer of disease and remover of disease is Shitala Devi, worshipped. If you go to Kamarpukur, to the house of Sri Ramakrishna, in that there is the Raghuvira Shila, and also Shitala Devi is worshipped in Bengal there, Shitala Devi. So in northern part of India, she is worshipped as Shitala Devi. What about in the southern part of India? Yes, if you go to Tamil Nadu, she is worshipped the same, that mother who is the cause for all the diseases which comes out of different microbes. She is also the remover. What is she called? Mariyamman. If you go to Karnataka, she is called Maramma. If you go to Andhra Pradesh, the same Divine Mother is called Poleramma. So, Divine Mother, even so, with that cue, when COVID came, I used to call COVID Mataji. So, it's the Divine Mother Shitala Devi who is the cause of even that bacteria or virus. So, oh Divine Mother, you are the cause of everything. So, there is nothing in this world without you. Everything is your manifestation. That is what they are glorifying here. Misfortune, poverty, adversity. Where? Where is she manifesting in that form? Papatmanam. Of those who commit sins, wickedness is manifested, wicked-minded. So there, as a consequence, so it is you who are making the good mother as the bad mother. It is not the mother that is bad, but is the work you do, the attitude with which you do, the bad qualities you have, makes the good mother itself look as bad. Rama was the lord of everybody. Such a good, fine personality. But when you become Ravana, that same wonderful quality, Rama will become Yama to you. See, very similar sounding word, Yama, Rama. So if you become Ravana by nature, the same wonderful qualities, full of such glorious qualities, Rama will become Yama. If we develop the demoniacal qualities, the same Rama will become Yama. So likewise, the Divine Mother is not bad by nature, but your bad nature, your bad deeds makes that mother look like this. She manifests in that way. You are the cause. That's why what is to be done here? The change should be within, in us. So, Alakshmi, misfortune, poverty and adversity, where Papatmanam, of those who commit sins and wicked mind. Then in the first line, part 2, Kritadiyam Hridayeshu Buddhihi. What is Kritadiyam? Kritadiyam, of the pure-hearted. How does she manifest in the pure-hearted? Of the Kritadiyam, wise men of wisdom or people of wisdom or highly intellectual people. Your intellectual people means not the ordinary worldly intellect. Buddhi, I will go to the detail of that afterwards. Hridayeshu, in their heart, the pure-hearted, the people of wisdom. How does she manifest in their heart, in their minds? The same Divine Mother, you manifest as Buddhihi, wisdom. What kind of wisdom? Discernment, as Viveka. So that is the word-to-word meaning. Then, second line, I will go to that Buddhi, explaining that because we have to understand that. I will take up the Gayatri Mantra, Dhi, there the same Buddhi, what is that? And also in the Raja Yoga or Patanjali Maharshi's Raja Yoga, there is a term called Ritambara Pragna, Gnana, Pragna. So that is the Buddhi. What is that? We will see later on, the discernment, the Viveka. So here in the word-to-word meaning, second line, part 1, Shraddha Satam Kulajana Prabhavasya Lajja. So this word is also a wonderful word, just like Dharma, Shraddha. These are all the wonderful words in Sanskrit which cannot find any synonyms or equal words in English or any other languages. Shraddha is Shraddha, Dharma is Dharma. It has such a vast, expansive meaning in it, so you can't prison that in this word like belief or faith or something like that. It's a very vast, full of meaning, wonderful word, Shraddha. We'll take up that and see what is that Shraddha through some different help of wonderful people. So, Shraddha Satam Kulajana Prabhavasya Lajja. O Mother, Shraddha. Simply now, because we do not know what is that Shraddha, let us think it as devotion, deep conviction, for understanding now of the good people, saintly people, virtuous people, you manifest as Shraddha. Kulajana, high born, noble, cultured family. Prabhavasya, born out of noble culture, originating from lajja, modesty, humility, and moral. Shame is the ordinary word, but lajja, it is modesty. We will look into that later on. So now, the second line, part 2 is Tam Tvam Nataha Sma Paripalaya Devi Vishwam. Tam, to her, Tvam, to you, Nataha. Nataha means I bow down, I worship, I bow down, prostrate before you. Sma, verily, indeed, used here to emphasize the action. Not ordinarily we bow down. Sashtanga pranam with great devotion as a surrender. So that sma indicates this. Paripalaya. So what is this meaning of this word paripalaya or palaya? Protect, nourish, govern. So these are all the different meaning you can get from this paripalaya. O Mother, protect all of us, nourish all of us, govern all of us. When Sri Ramakrishna went to Varanasi and he went to the temple of Mother Annapurneshwari, Shardanandaji, the direct disciple, while writing his life, he tells, he had the vision of the Divine Mother. How? As providing not only the physical nourishment, the Divine Mother Annapurneshwari, but psychological, spiritual, emotional, all the type of nourishment to all the creatures in this universe. Sri Ramakrishna had that vision there in Varanasi. The Divine Mother Annapurneshwari. Anna means not only the physical food, but all kind of nourishment. So now you can see here, the Divine Mother is praised by this Indra, the Devatas, as who is giving this Paripalaya. Mother, you should nourish us, you should protect us, you should govern us, take care of us. Not only me, but everybody, the whole, all the creatures. Vishwam Devi, O Divine Mother Goddess, Vishwam, the entire universe. See, that is very important. The more you do selfish prayer, the later it is answered. It becomes too late, the answer to come. But if you do unselfish prayer, the same prayer for everybody, so you are also included in that everybody, the answer comes very quickly to you. If you pray only for yourself with selfish intention, then answer for the prayer will be very late. You pray for everybody, for the welfare of everybody, the poor, the needy, diseased and everything, you will see you are also included that because you are a part of this universe. You will get the prayer answered very quickly. Unselfish prayers are answered very quickly. So that's why in Gayatri Mantra also, here also, Vishwam, to everybody you have to take care, Mother. So now let us go for the inner meaning, the esoteric meaning, the spiritual meaning of this verse. O Devi, this Sambodhana, Devi here means, O Mother, they represent vibrational state of energy and levels of cosmic consciousness. Let us break down the esoteric breakdown of how Divine Mother manifests within this human reality. Shri, prosperity, Alakshmi, adversity, Lakshmi and Alakshmi. We all know Lakshmi comes from the word, though I have explained, I will just touch base it. Lakshmi comes from the root word dhatu in Sanskrit, Lakshya. Lakshya means goal. So Mother in the form of Lakshmi, she gives prosperity, wealth, food, everything, enjoyment, pleasures, everything, so that our desires are fulfilled and we get saturated, and after that, so that we can turn our mind towards our goal of life, to know who we are, what is our relationship with God, what is our reality. That is our goal. God realization, realization of the truth, realization of who I am. That is the goal. So, to turn our mind towards the goal, Mother gives us all these wealth and prosperity and everything for the virtuous, for the dharmic people, so that after fulfilling your desire, turn your mind towards the goal, Lakshya. That's the meaning of the word Lakshmi. So, when you are on the righteous path, doing all the righteous deeds, then she will become Lakshmi, fulfill all your desires, then finish it of all the enjoyments, whatever you have. After the satiation and saturation, quickly turn your minds. You get the discernment. You get vairagya. Enough is enough. That's all. This much you come to know. Now turn the mind towards your goal. That is Lakshmi. If you don't turn, greed increases. You want only enjoyment. You forget. You don't want to come out of this causal atmosphere. Comfort zone. You don't want, you will not turn towards goal. Then she will become Alakshmi, gives you pain, difficulty, all the problems, so much of miseries will come. Then automatically you will see the insipidness and uselessness of this world. Your own people will deceive you. They will forego you. They will trouble you. Then that will turn your mind towards your goal. It's the same Divine Mother. Now, if you don't turn your goal, that's why there is a saying in some parts of India, Jananige Matina Pettu. For the intelligent person, it's enough if you give tongue lashes. The beating from the words itself is enough for the intelligent, wise person. But for the thick-skinned, pachyderm, buffalo-skinned person, you will not understand with words the scoldings. For him, Donnaya Pettu. You will get beatings from the stick and all sorts of difficulties will come. So you decide whom you want to be. Do you want to become the wise person and understand quickly and turn towards the goal? Or else you want to be the other person who will turn towards the goal after getting a lot of difficulties. So here, the Divine Mother, Shri Alakshmi, the outer mirror. These are the two sides of the same cosmic coin, Prakriti. Shri is the smooth flow of the life force, prana, while Alakshmi is a spiritual blockage for the unrighteous who are taken to the wrong path. It will become the spiritual blockade and all the prana life force will be stopped in the form of lethargy, pain, diseases and everything. So the verse reveals that the Divine Mother, Goddess, is non-dual. She does not just reward. She is the consequence. She is the law of karma personified. When you align with the cosmic order, Sukriti, energy flows as harmony, Shri, Lakshmi, into your house, into your personality. When you do the wrong things, the papa, sinful acts, with all the wrong deeds, when a person violates the cosmic law, the exact Divine Mother, who is Lakshmi, the same divine energy curdles into resistance and lack, Alakshmi, to force the soul into correction. So it is the consequence. It's not God becoming bad. There is no bad or good in God. It is the way you perform the act makes it good or bad, with what attitude. So it's the consequence. Then we have come to know about Lakshmi and Alakshmi now. Let us go to the second part. Buddhi, intellect, discernment. It's the seat, resides in the Kritadiyam, the refined, the meditative mind, and correlates with the Agna Chakra. The place of Buddhi is this in between the eyebrows, Agna Chakra, third eye. What is the esoteric meaning, the spiritual meaning? Here the intelligence is not the mere book learning, is a part of it, a small part. This is not mere book smart intelligence. Buddhi here refers to Ritambara Prajna, the highest form of intellect that can distinguish the eternal soul from the temporary material world. The goddess manifests, the Divine Mother manifests as the inner voice or intuition that guides a seeker towards liberation. So I will take up what is the Ritambara Prajna after the explanation, because Dhi has come, Buddhi. In Gayatri Mantra I will be telling Dhiyo Yo Naha. prachodayat. You're praying to that light. Bhargo devasya dhimahi. I meditate upon that light of the Creator. Let that light or the Creator inspire my wisdom or intellect, not mine. Naha means all of us. Everybody should be knowing that it's not just my intellect. Your house, your wife, your husband, your children, your father, your mother, your neighbors, everybody's intellect. That is what you see, they are universal prayers. So now let us see what is the Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat Buddhi there. Dhiyo, it's the plural of Dhi, plural of intellect, minds, spiritual visions. Yo, who? Referring to Savitru, the divine light of the cosmos. Naha, all of us, our. Prachodayat, may illuminate, illumine, inspire, guide, awaken. On the day, January 1st, Sri Ramakrishna became Kalpaturu. And at that time, what was the blessing he gave? Tomadir Chaitanya Hok, let your consciousness be awakened. That was the blessing he gave to everyone. He touched everyone. What was the blessings he gave? Did he tell, let you get money, let you get children, let you get that and this? No. To let your consciousness, everybody's consciousness be awakened. That was the blessing he gave, the highest blessing. That is what you are praying for. Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat. May the divine light illuminate and awaken our intellect, Dhi. In Vedic psychology, Dhi is not your everyday worldly brain power, logic or academic intelligence. It operates on a much higher spiritual plane. The human mind has layers. The lower mind is manas. See, our mind has different layers. The lowest or the matter with which our mind is made up of is called matter, with which it is made up of. Now our cotton cloth is made out of cotton. So material. So likewise, that metallic thing is made out of iron, ferrous. After that, they mix so many alloys, all that, this is a different thing. So what is the matter with which our mind is made out of? The mind stuff, chitta. It's called chitta. So the next part of our mind is manas. What is this manas? The chaotic, the doubtful, the curious, undecided, indecisive. That aspect of your mind is called manas. So that is the second layer. The lower mind is chaotic. It experiences doubts, emotional swings, and reacts to sensory pleasures. It desires for sensory pleasures. That emotional aspect of your mind, the doubtful mind, is manas. Then after that, the third portion, the next layer of your mind is buddhi. Dhi is the refined, highest layer of intellect, buddhi. It is the inner faculty of clear discernment, viveka. Still higher of that buddhi is viveka, wisdom, the intuition. So these are all the different layers of your mind which you do not know. So when Dhi is awakened, when you pray constantly through Gayatri Mantra, or you pray to the Divine Mother or any gods or goddesses, you go on doing Karma Yoga, you worship, you meditate, then your Dhi is awakened. You naturally choose truth over illusion, and long-term spiritual growth over temporary distractions. So the mirror of the divine light, buddhi, is like the mirror of your mind. The Gayatri Mantra compares the ultimate reality to the sun, Savitu. The sun shines equally on everyone. But a dirty mirror with so much of confusion and doubts and other things, our manas cannot reflect that light. Dhi or buddhi here, which is represented by the Divine Mother here, as she will become the buddhi, is that mirror. When we pray for the illumination of our Dhi, we are asking the Divine Mother to wipe away the dust of the ego, jealousy, anger and ignorance from our intellect so that the cosmic light can reflect perfectly through us. So, when you get that Dhi, what happens? It changes what you think into how you think. So when you get Buddhi, it changes what you think into how you think. Most prayers ask God for things, wealth, health, success, progeny. But Gayatri Mantra, and here also it's a unique because it asks for transformation of consciousness. It does not ask the divine to change your external world. It asks to upgrade your inner instrument, Dhi. If your intellect is illuminated, your inner instrument is changed, you will naturally make the right choices. You will naturally get right experiences, peace in adversity, and see the divine presence in everything. See what a wonderful way of thinking. What is Buddhi? I have heard a neuroscientist, in neuroscience it comes always telling this. It's a wonderful statement of that neuroscientist. What is that? If you change the way you look at the world you look at changes. Same world. That is Buddhi. If you change the way you look at the world you look at changes. This is a statement of neuroscience, modern neuroscience. Same thing is Buddhi here. See, it changes what you think into how you think. So it's the inner, it asks for, the prayer is for inner transformation of consciousness. It does not ask divine to change your external world. It asks to upgrade your inner instrument, Dhi, Buddhi. If your intellect is illuminated, you will naturally make the right choices, experiences, peace in adversity. Peace in adversity you will see, and see the divine presence in everything. See, one of the great saints in Maharashtra was a great devotee of Lord Krishna. There he is called as Vitthala, Panduranga Vitthala. His name was Tukaram. He was going in the forest, repeating the name of Lord Vitthala, bhajan. He had only just like Narada Maharshi, one tambura and one tala like Hanuman's hand, playing the name of Lord. He is going there. In that forest there was a very ugly ghost which would frighten the people going there, and then after they die, it would eat the flesh of those people. So it thought, oh, Tukaram is coming. It doesn't know who this Tukaram is. The ghost what? I'm getting a good food now. So it took the vilest of form, the ugliest of the form, the fiercest form, looking so frightful, with all the blood-curdling form it took, and appeared before Tukaram with all the bad sound and bad smell and everything, so ugly. So anybody, ordinary people would have looked at it, and out of fear, they would have had a heart attack and died. Then it would have eaten him, that ghost. But what happened to Tukaram, the great devotee, who had transformed his intellect, Buddhi? The moment he saw that ugly, fearful demon or the ghost, he started rushing towards that ghost to embrace it, telling, "Oh Vitthala, oh Krishna, today you have appeared to me in this form." He went to embrace it, hug it, and the ghost got afraid. Nobody had come to embrace me with love. First time it was seeing love. That ghost never knew what it was. It got afraid and ran away. See, it changes. Buddhi changed. That is this Buddhi. So the bridge to meditation, dhyana, the root of the word Dhi is intimately connected to meditation. Dhi is the steady, unwavering focus required to sit in silent awareness. An unrefined mind scatters energy outwards. but an illuminated dhi, buddhi, pulls the energy inwards, acting as the ultimate bridge between worldly life and the final liberation, moksha. So the summary of dhi or buddhi, dhiyo yona prachodayat, when you chant the Gayatri Mantra, you are ultimately making a beautiful declaration. O cosmic light of the divine, I surrender myself. My limited ego, mind, I surrender it. Please pour your infinite wisdom into my dhi, intellect. Make my mirror shine brightly so that my thoughts, decision and visions align completely with the universal truth. So that is buddhi. You are Divine Mother, that buddhi. You are a Lakshmi. You are Lakshmi. Now another term, wonderful term which comes is Shraddha. I think I have to take a lot of time because it's very, very important. Everywhere in the Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna, Ramakrishna mentions it again and again. If you have Shraddha, then you have everything in life. By Shraddha, you can get everything in your life. The moment you get Shraddha, you can realize God. So again and again he praises Shraddha. So we should know what this Shraddha is. We may think Shraddha as belief. Oh, I believe in God. No, that's not Shraddha. So let us see some of the examples given by Sri Ramakrishna, and I will tell one of my personal examples too, and then try to understand, because to understand that Shraddha is very, very difficult. Even then we can get an inkling. So the first example given by Sri Ramakrishna is a story, beautiful story. What is that story? If you go to India, a little above Rameshwaram, where Rama worshipped Shiva, which was made in sand and water by Mother Sita. Even now you can, after 40, 50,000 or 70,000 years, that sand lingam is still there. It is covered with golden kavacham and it is worshipped there, Rameshwaram. So from there, if you go upwards about 200, 300 kilometers, on the where Kaveri river joins the Bay of Bengal or the sea, the ocean. So that temple is called Sri Rangam. What is the speciality of the deity there? The deity is Lord Vishnu. He is called Sri Ranga. How is he? In the sleeping posture. Vishnu sleeping on that divine snake, Adishesha, there resting on this Kshira Sagar. So that is the image. So what is the speciality of this image? There are 4 or 5 or some. That concept of Adishesha sleeping on that bed is very rare in North India. You find very rarely. But you can find them a lot in South India. So where was this image? How did this image come here? It was this particular Sri Rangam, that image was the family deity of Sri Ramachandra. Before Ramachandra closed his avatara and wanted to go back to Vaikuntha, that his family members had worshipped for so many generations together, that image of Lord Vishnu, he gave that to, before he finished his avatar and went up to Vaikuntha, he gave this to Vibhishana, who was made the king of Sri Lanka. He was the king of demons there. Ravana, after killing Ravana. So, our great Vibhishana, who is eternally living, even now he is living, is one of the Chiranjeevis like Hanuman. He thought, while carrying from Ayodhya back to Sri Lanka to establish it there, if I establish it in Sri Lanka, place of the land of the demons, then the human and other people can't come there. So, I will establish it here in India, on the bank of this Kaveri, meeting this place, so that I can come anytime and worship it. Every day I'll come and worship it. But let all the human beings and everybody get an opportunity to worship it. So he established it there. Even now it is there. So every day he used to come and worship. They tell even now he comes and worship. He was of the very big size. And recently now in Kali Yuga, they tell the size of the human beings has reduced a lot. From the Treta Yuga, it reduced to in the Dwapara Yuga. From Dwapara Yuga, the age, the height, and everything reduced, even dharma, everything, virtuousness reduced. So now in Kali Yuga, the height is very less and even the age is very less. So now Vibhishana was of the great height, demon. So he is coming to this temple now to worship Lord Vishnu's that image which was given by Ramachandra, Srirangam. Now the priest who was worshipping was about to go. He used to come in the evening or the night time. So he has finished everything and was about to go. Then he saw this huge form of demon coming. He got afraid. He hid behind this image, the priest. He was alone, night when he was about to close. So now Vibhishana came. He had bought a lot of flowers from Sri Lanka. And he started worshipping and doing all this thing. So much of flowers and that big size. The whole image got covered up. And this pujari was also sitting in that flower. All that thing he had put, the leaf, tulsi, flower, everything. Pujari was hiding behind out of fear. After the puja, Vibhishana, they take Nairmalyas, prasad, take back the flowers and the offered things back. So in that basket which he had bought the flower, he took all the flowers, Nairmalya, and put it into his basket. The priest also came into the basket in that amongst the flower. He was afraid to speak or be seeing that huge size. So he carried back to Sri Lanka. After that, with great devotion, when he was putting it back there, he saw this priest, human being, priest, the pujari there in that flower. He was very sorry for him. And because he used to revere all the human beings, because his Ishtadevata, Ramachandra, was a human being. So he respected all the human beings as if he is Rama. So he worshipped him, he served him, he gave him all the food, he gave him all the clothes and jewels and everything. And he asked sorry for him that he has brought him away to this country of demons, Sri Lanka. Then he made all arrangements for him to go back. How to go back now to his place? He told, I will tie some special miraculous thing into your edge of the cloth, dhoti. The pujari priest was wearing the dhoti. So you just take it and you will walk on the ocean. Okay, but one warning, do not open that at any cost. Okay. Then he took that, and with all the gifts given by Vibhishana, he started walking. The story is told by Sri Ramakrishna. So he started, very surprisingly, so he was walking on the ocean. From Sri Lanka to Rameshwaram, it is 36 kilometers. So you can just walk on the ocean. So he walked and walked, and he was almost coming towards India. Very nearby he saw. But now curiosity, our human being nature is curiosity, doubt, everything will crop up. Now he thought, let me see what is there. What did he give me? He opened it. What was there? Tulsi leaf. On the Tulsi leaf, it was written, Sri Rama. That's all. Oh, only this much. Then he immediately drowned into the ocean and died. Why? Until then, he had faith in that. He didn't know what it was. He had faith in the power because the words of Vibhishana. So, he was walking on the ocean. The moment he opened it, he saw, he lost faith. Only this much. Then the moment he lost faith, he drowned and died. This is the story told by Sri Ramakrishna, one of the stories of faith. Okay, now I will tell you another story told by Sri Ramakrishna. It is not a story. The example told by Ramakrishna which will increase your Shraddha. What is that? Sri Ramakrishna tells, all of us tell that we all believe in God. We are astikas. But Sri Ramakrishna makes an open declaration telling that most of you, 99% of you and me, everybody. We do not believe in God, he tells. What a statement. You may get angry. What? We are all astikas. We believe in God. How can you make such a open statement against us? Okay, I will prove that none of you believe, none of us believe in God. I will prove you. Prove it, otherwise I am going to get angry. Okay, prove it. Sri Ramakrishna now tells. There was a house, small house, room. It didn't have door, it didn't have windows. Inside which there was a big jar of gold, which was filled with golden coins, diamonds, rubies, and all sorts of costly stones. Now, a thief came to know that this jar exists in this small room without door, without windows, no protection, nobody is guarding it. Now, what will the thief do? Asked Sri Ramakrishna. Come on, tell, what will the thief do? The whole daytime, he will start planning, reconnaissance, recce, sketch. He will be sketching. How shall I steal this costly jar, valuable jar? So he goes on planning what kind of horse carriage or the bullock cart should I carry? What is the weight of that? How much is the distance? How to cover it? How shall I steal that nobody should see it? No policeman should see it. The king should not come to know. Where shall I hide it? So all the plan, he works out the plan. As soon as it gets dark, tells Sri Ramakrishna, he starts acting. He will not sit quiet. Until then he was planning. The whole day he was planning. The moment it became dark, he starts acting. He comes, he steals it, takes it away. Now after telling this, Sri Ramakrishna now turns the whole scenario to you and me. What is Sri Ramakrishna tells now? All of you know, in your heart, unguarded, without door, without windows, a thing called Satchit Ananda, God, exists, which is more valuable than all the gold, all the diamonds, all the rubies put together. A valuable thing called God exists in your heart. Has anybody tried even once in your lifetime to get that? The moment the thief came to know that a valuable thing exists there, he never kept quiet. He started planning. The whole day he planned. The night he started acting to get it. Are we worse than the thief? Do you believe in the existence of God who is present in your heart? You may claim that I believe in God. If you believe in God, would you keep quiet? You know that He is valuable than all the valuable things in this world. Has anybody tried even once to get that valuable thing which is unguarded in your own heart? Then how can you claim that you believe in God? Are we believers in God? Do we believe in God? We just tell for word's sake. None of us are believers in God. So, if you believe, if you have Shraddha, the moment you have Shraddha, you will start acting. You will start working for that, to get that. That is Shraddha. So I have coined a small sentence to explain the difference between Shraddha and belief. What is that? Shraddha is belief in action. When you believe something, then you put that into practice, into your life, in your everyday life, you start putting it into action, then that is Shraddha. What is the meaning given by Shankaracharya and Vivek Chudamani about Shraddha? Guruvakyasya, Shastravakyasya, Satyabuddhyavadaranam, Sa Shraddha Katita Sadbihi. This is the definition given by Shankaracharya and Vivek Chudamani. Guruvakyasya. Your Guru has told about God. He's given the mantra. Your elders, your parents have told so many things to you. Shastra Vakyasya. All the scriptures are telling so many things, good things about God. And all the good things, your Atman, the Parabrahman. Satya Buddhi Avadaranam. Satya Buddhi, conviction in that and putting that into action. Sa Shraddha Katita Sadbihi. This is the definition given by Shankaracharya. Now, the moment you come to know something good, you put into action, you don't stop. You don't keep quiet. So belief means it is static. Shraddha is dynamic. You will not keep quiet, you will start finding it. So with one example, I'll close my talk today already. What is that example? There was an exhibition. I've told this example many times. Again, in this circumstance, it will be looking very good. There was an exhibition of dolls or toys. A king had gone to that exhibition. He went to this one of the stalls. There all the dolls were of the same size, same weight, same height, same type, everything same. But the cost was different. One of the doll, or the toy, the cost was written as 5 rands. Another 5,000 rands. Another 50 million rands. What is this? Why? All the size, everything same. But why the cost different? He asked the owner of the exhibition, the stall. Told, "O king, please find it out for yourself. What should I do? Take this blade of grass, darba grass, and put it to one of the ears." He put it. And it came out here. In this ear. Oh, that's the reason for 5 rands. Okay. Why is the cost of this as 5,000 or 50,000, whatever? You put this thing amount. You please test it. Yeah, he put the grass into this ear. It didn't come out in the ear. It came out through the mouth. Oh, that is the reason for the higher cost, 50,000 rands. Okay, then why 50 million? Please try. Okay. He put the grass here into the ear. It didn't come here. It didn't come here. But it went inside. Oh, that is the reason. What is the summary of this? If you hear all the good things from your elders, from your guru, from the scriptures, from this ear and give it up in this ear, your value is only 5 rands. If you hear all the good things from all the good side, from the guru, from the elders, from the scriptures, and then share it with, understand it, have conviction, and help us also to understand it, share it just like I am doing now, sharing with others, then your value increases to 50,000. You hear all the good things from the teacher, the gurus, the elders, the scriptures. Not just give it out through the other ear, forget about it. Not only you share it with others, you internalize it and put into practice in your day-to-day life. Everyday life, if you put it into practice, that is Shraddha. Take up one idea, think of it, dream of it. Let it run through, that idea run through every vein and arteries of your body. Let it manifest in every action of yours. This is the wonderful statement of Swami Vivekananda. Take up one idea, think of it, dream of it. Let it run to every vein and arteries of yours. Internalizing, practicing in your day-to-day life. Putting it into practice and realizing the truth. That is Shraddha. What a vast meaning, still expansive meaning is there. Let me start about it in my next class and go forward. I couldn't cover, I thought I will cover some 5 verses and I had 21 pages notes here. I couldn't even cover 2 or 3 pages, whatever. That is the will of the Divine Mother, because wonderful subject called Dhi, Buddhi, Lakshmi, Alakshmi, All these things, concept has to be understood. And finally, Shraddha. Next comes Lajja and all that thing. We will take it up in our next class and see it. Before ending it, I'll just repeat that wonderful, because in the next thing I'm also wanting you to tell that this particular verse is used for japa. The usage is there in the Shakta tradition. So this has a very special thing. What is that? It is used for the japa for overcoming daridrya, poverty, misfortune also. This particular verse is chanted. So in the Shakta tradition, the ritual science, if there is prolonged financial lack or repeated bad luck, is often diagnosed as an imbalance of Alakshmi. Because this verse explicitly addresses the transformation of Alakshmi, adversity, back into Shri, prosperity, it is chanted to neutralize negative generational karma affecting a household's wealth, health and peace. So, this is the most potent Shakta method. The priest or sadhaka uses this verse as a lock around the central text of the Durga Saptashati. The practitioner chants this verse, then chants a specific verse of the main text, and then chants this verse again. It infuses the entire reading with the specific intent of removing poverty and gaining divine wisdom. So this particular verse is very, very special. So like that we can take up every verse. These are all the science of Mantra Shastra. So, Ya Shri Swayam Sukritinam Bhavaneshva Lakshmihi Papatmanam Kritadhyam Hridayeshu Buddhihi Shraddha Satam Kulajana Prabhavasya Lajja Tam Tvam Natasma Paripalaya Devi Vishwam. Let us chant it now. Ya Shri Swayam, please repeat. Ya Shri Swayam Sukritinam Bhavaneshva Lakshmihi Sukritinam Bhavaneshu Alakshmihi Papatmanam Kritadhiyam Hridayeshu Buddhihi Hridayeshu Buddhihi Shraddha Satam Kulajana Prabhavasya Lajja Tam Tvam Natasma Paripalaya Devi Vishwam. To close our meditation on this wonderful Devi Mahatmyam, we will chant another, or we will play the recording and also chant together with that stotra from Durga Saptashati, which was chanted by Brahma and all the other devatas, glorifying Divine Mother, Sarva Mangala Mangalye. As I've told many times, Sri Ramakrishna used to tell, if you chant that particular verse, you will get the essence, the summary of the chanting, as if you have chanted the whole of Durga Saptashati. So let us chant that verse now.
Jai